Hey everybody, hello. This is Dr. Darwin Hayes, your new dentist coach, here with some important tips. All right, but before I get started today, see this guy right here? Today we are honoring my man, my son Donovan. Today's his birthday. He is 9 today. Can you see? That's my man. He's 9 years old. And just found out that today, not only is it his birthday, but it's also Ortho Match Day. Orthodontic Residency programs matched today. All right, so the topic of today's subject is 5 tips. 5 tips on how to handle the ortho post-match process. How to handle the ortho post-match process. So these are going to be 5 tips. 5 tips that I want to share with you because not only is it because I was reminded of Donovan's birthday, but also I have a few residents in my GPR program that were applied to ortho, and they had emotions from here to there to left to right all about today. And we actually did a couple of coaching sessions with them to kind of help them out to kind of transition. A couple people got in, a couple people didn't get in, all right? But this is geared more for these tips that I'm going to share with you today are going to be tips that are more or less for those of you that haven't got in yet, or those of you that applied and you didn't match today, all right? You didn't match today. So 5 tips. Let's get started, okay? Probably right now you're thinking, oh God, what now? What the heck am I going to do now? I applied to 2 programs. I applied to 10 programs. Applied to all these programs. I maybe got an interview, maybe got 2 or 3 interviews, or maybe didn't get any interviews, all right? What am I going to do now? How am I going to handle this? What do I do? I didn't get in, kind of depressed a little bit. Woe is me. Hey, guys, cut it out. No time for that. You don't have any time. It takes the same amount of energy to be resourceful, to be proactive, than it does for you to be woe is me and be, have pity on yourself. This is a good time for you right now, all right? You are still considered a candidate for ortho. Just because you didn't match today does not mean that you won't match next time. Better yet, does not mean that you won't match or find a position real soon. But it depends on you. It depends on what you do right now. So hopefully these 5 tips are going to help you spring and get you more motivated into getting hitting the target that you set for yourself last year, maybe 4 years ago, which was to become an orthodontist. Maybe a board-certified orthodontist, whatever it is. But your goal and your target is to become an orthodontist. So today, me, your new dentist coach, we're going to talk about these 5 tips for ortho residency post-match. All right? So, right now, what do we do right now? How do I get better? How do I present myself better? How do I become a better candidate? Well, guys, guess what? It starts right now. Right now. So for those of you that are listening to me, take some notes if you have to. It starts right now. Right now. And that's what we're going to talk about. So the first tip is you didn't match. It's okay. Now you got to figure out how to get in right now. How to get in right now. Yep, right now, like tomorrow. After you listen to these 5 tips, the first tip, how do you figure out how to get in right now? Okay? So what does that mean, Dr. Darwin? What the heck does that mean? That means you need to call a list of programs, ones that you applied to and the ones you didn't apply to. Every time there's a match process, there's also what we call a thing called post-match, where there's a list of programs on one side that matched everybody, and then there's a list of programs that they have open spots. This is the list you want to hit ASAP. All right. If you're in match, that means you're probably in pass or some type of application service. They have a listing of all the people that match, all the programs that match, but they also have this listing, all the programs and people that didn't match. Right now, you've got to figure out how to get into the program. Now, how you do that is by contacting all of those programs that are on that list. Send them your information, call them, ask them, is there any other supplemental information that you need to send to give to them so that they can consider your application. All right. Now, keeping in mind, I know Ortho is one of the most popular programs, residency programs, and because it's very popular, depending on which program it is, it may be 2 spots, maybe 4 spots, or like the big this new program that's in Atlanta, GA. I think it's called the Georgia School of Orthodontics. They have like 15, 18 slots. All right. So depending on the size of the program will let you know the probability that they have an open slot on this list. But you don't want to worry about that. Your main action right now is to get this list and make some phone calls. Get on the phone. Don't send any emails and emails. You want to call. All right? Call, and you're probably going to get routed to the residency coordinator, maybe even to the program director. Introduce yourself. Say, hey, this is Dr. Hayes. I see that you had a couple of positions open in post-match for your ortho program. I'm going to send my information over to you, and would like to know, if there's a possibility I can be considered for the position. That's all you got to do. So simple that people won't do it. Hopefully you're not one of those people, okay? So again, you want to call the programs that didn't match maybe 1 or 2 spots, and again, even the programs that you didn't apply to, all right? Because again, your goal is to get into the ortho program, all right? And again, why are you doing this? Because you're still a candidate. You are still a candidate right now. And as a candidate, there are some programs that still need you. We as program directors, we don't like having open spots. We don't like having open spots in our programs. We want to fill those spots. All right. So this is how you fill that spot for them so that it's a win-win. So again, first tip is figure out how to get in right now. Second tip, all right? Second tip out of 5 is you need to consider, as part of your plan B, you need to consider doing the GPR program or AEGD program, all right? General practice residency program that's hospital-based, or an advanced education general dentistry program that could be hospital / school-based, whatever it is. You need to consider doing that right now. Right now. And the timing is perfect, primarily because a lot of AGD and GPR programs are still accepting applications for their incoming class, which starts in July. All right, so you still got some time. But the thing is here's the thing. You've got to be strategic. And again, go on the PASS website to see the list of GPR AGD programs. There's about 300 combined. AGD and GPR have the biggest number of residency programs of all the specialties in dentistry. AGD and GPR. Basically, you want to hit and get your information to those programs before the deadline. Now, there may be a couple programs that now is a little bit late because their deadline is closed, but that's okay. You still want to call those programs and submit your information, all right? Because coming up in January, when GPR and AGD programs have to submit their match rank list, and then they have their own match day, which is January 30th, those programs also may have some spots that they need to fill, all right? But you're not waiting until July. I'm sorry, you're not waiting until January. You want to do it right now. So, again, Look for GPR programs that are in your area, or maybe even areas where you applied for ortho. See if there's a corresponding GPR program or AEGD program and apply to it right now. Guys, don't wait. Don't wait. All right? Jumpstart time and get ahead of it by being active. All right? That's the only way that you can leverage time and make time work for you. After you finish listening to this video, you need to get on the PASS or the ADEA website and look at all those, find those, search GPR programs, AEGD programs that are in your area or that are associated or in the area where maybe you applied to ortho. All right. And why are you doing this? Because as a GPR and AEGD resident, you're going to get more exposure just overall in dentistry. All right. You're going to get some more experience again in the overall comprehensive care of dentistry, which most programs, if you're not being selected right out of dental school, most programs want and encourage future ortho residents to do a GPR or to do an AEGD program. Why? Because again, coming out of dental school, you guys just don't have a lot. We don't have a lot of clinical experience, especially not a lot of experience as it relates to some of the specialties. So having more exposure is very helpful. That is one way that it is going to enhance, okay, and boost your application and enhance your qualifications as a candidate by having that additional experience. All right. So again, the advantage of considering a GPR or AEGD program: more experience, more exposure to cases and just general dentistry, but also you're going to be enhancing your candidacy because now you're going to have more experience as a comprehensive dentist. Remember, as an orthodontist, you get most of your referrals from where? From who? From the general dentist, right? From the general dentist. So it helps to have some of that additional training and exposure in general dentistry as relates to referrals and as relates to, as we as general dentists are going to be referring to orthodontists. Guess what? At some point, they're going to be referring those patients back to the GP. So you are part of that comprehensive team, that multidisciplinary team as a general dentist and as an orthodontist. So what better reason to get some more training of comprehensive care as in preparation for your ortho training? All right. So again, tip number 2: consider doing an AEGD. Actually, you should just be doing a GPR AEGD anyway, but consider doing it. Find the programs in your area and apply now. Apply now. All right, because some of those deadlines may have passed. Third tip. And this is one I really like. You want to search and find positions or programs that have what we call an ortho internship. Ortho internship. All right. I just did a quick Google search and I found three programs that have an ortho internship in relationship to the ortho residency program. Again, why are you doing this? Because you want to get into ortho. This is your chosen target. This is your chosen discipline within the field of dentistry. Dive into it now. All right. It shows commitment. It shows that you are interested in ortho. So search for programs where there is what we call an externship. I'm sorry, not an externship, but an internship in ortho. 3 that come to mind right now. Ohio State. Go to osu.edu, osu.edu. Go on to their page as it pertains to dentistry, and they have a 1-year ortho internship. It is one that you have to pay, but hey, this won't be the last time. You have to continue to invest in yourself, invest in your education, and don't make the mistake of saying, "Well, I don't have the money, I don't have the time, I didn't consider that, I don't want to do that." Well, then you don't want to be an orthodontist. All right, consider the internship. So Ohio State, it has one program. Another program, Roseman University. Roseman University. For those of you that are maybe on the West Coast, you probably have heard of Roseman University. It's a new dental school that was just started in Utah. And they have an ortho program as part of the Roseman University Health Science Center that's in Las Vegas. Woo! Las Vegas, okay? They have a ortho internship in Las Vegas. I think it is, again, one that you have to pay for. There's a tuition. But here's the advantage, guys. You get a chance to work with the residents and the faculty, many of which that are on the admissions committee, by the way. Work with faculty on cases in the clinic, but also there may be some research opportunities. Again, ways you want to think of ways that are going to boost your candidacy, your opportunities, your probability of getting in and getting selected for an interview and then being selected as a future ortho resident in the program. So Roseman University, they take 3 interns every year. So that's the second program. And then the last program I just found is University of Florida in Gainesville. Again, it's in relationship with their ortho program that they have. That also is a paid internship, meaning that you have to pay them. They don't pay you. You pay them about $31,000 again. But don't be focused on how much it costs. Be focused on how can I make myself a better candidate? What things can I do to enhance my probability of getting into ortho? Because that's what I want to be. I want to be an orthodontist. Okay. Well, all 3 of those programs. I think there's another one in Jacksonville, Florida, University of Jacksonville, Jacksonville University. That's also an internship. We actually had 1 or 2 residents several years ago that got into the internship, but actually ended up getting accepted into the regular ortho program. So again, tip number 3 is search programs where there's an ortho internship. Ortho internship. Again, there's not going to be, they're not going to give you any guarantees with regards to getting into the regular ortho program. But here's the point. Here's the thing that you want to keep in mind. It's going to get you noticed. Get you noticed. Get you out of obscurity. Right now, maybe one of the reasons why you didn't get in because they really don't know you. Yeah, they saw your application. They saw your application. They read your essay, but for some reason, they felt like they really didn't know you enough to grant you an interview. All right. Again, these internships are a great way for you to meet the program directors and work with them in the environment that you're going to be in. Even though there's no guarantee, you will be guaranteed that you will be a better candidate after doing the internship than not doing the internship. Okay. And again, keep in mind, you are investing in yourself. Right? It might cost a little bit of time, but a little bit of money. But either way, you're going to be paying for it anyway. Whether it's money, whether it's your time, it doesn't make a difference. It's still going to be an investment that's worth it. So that's tip number 3. Search programs that have what we call an ortho internship. Okay? Tip 4 is, you got to do this too, guys. Plan to attend the AAO annual meeting. AAO stands for American Association of Orthodontics. Orthodontist, I think. I have all these organizations on my brain here, but AAO. So look, this is what you want to do. You want to go to their website, aaoinfo.org. And if possible, join. Become a student member. Become a GP member. All right? Join and plan to attend the next meeting. The next meeting that's coming up is April 21st to the 25th, 2017. And guess where it is? San Diego, California. So you're going to have some nice weather. All right? Plan to attend the AAO annual meeting that's going to be in San Diego, California in April 2017. All right? Why? Dr. Hayes, again, why are you telling me this? Why should I do this? I got a couple reasons why. Number one, you're going to be able to learn a lot more about the organization as a member, or at least going to, as a guest or whatever it is, going to the meeting, all right? At the meeting, you're going to hear about emerging topics in orthodontics. And you're going to have two opportunities to do something that's very, very, very important. I can't stress this enough. Networking. You're going to be having the opportunity to meet current residents and current program directors or directors of ortho programs all across the country. All right? Networking. Guys, I talk about this all the time when I share information with you all and other new dentists. It's not necessarily always what you know, but it's who you know. And this is a great way for you to actually expand on that and find out who are the directors. See them, meet them. All right? They have another thing that's nice about these meetings is they have alumni receptions. Alumni receptions. All the people that have graduated from ortho programs from different schools across the country are going to be there. All right? Some of which may be friends of a friend of a friend. You go to those alumni receptions, even if there's one maybe at your school, at your previous school, you go to that alumni reception, you may see somebody you know, right? Who can maybe introduce you to the current program director. See how that works? Or who can introduce you to some of the current ortho residents that are there. See how that works? Okay? Again, you guys, you are trying to get exposed. You're trying to come out of obscurity. You're trying to get attention. You're trying to get noticed. These meetings, or this particular meeting, has both an alumni reception, number one, and number two, it has a residence reception. Again, those residents from these ortho programs are on some of the admissions committees. They handle the interviews and also provide some input as to who they want to come to the program. All right. So those are the a couple of reasons why you should plan to attend the AAO annual meeting. Again, when you go to this meeting, you got to have your business cards ready. I got some business cards right here. I keep some business cards, man. Keep some business cards. You got to have your business cards ready to rock and roll, because you're going to be meeting people, all right? And the reason why you want your business cards have them handy is because as you are asking for theirs, it doesn't seem awkward, because you are also in return are going to give them yours, all right? That business card that you get from those residents, from those alumni, and from those program directors are almost like your blank ticket for your admissions, in the sense that now you've got a contact that you can develop a relationship with, or at least start a relationship with, all right? You take that business card, and as you are exchanging, I want you guys to do this one task. Very simple task, but so simple that you may not do it. When you're meeting somebody, you're exchanging the business cards, you also want to keep in your mind, or just write it down, something about that person that you met, that you liked, or that they said, or that was important to them. You want to write that down on that business card. Because at some point at the meeting, what I want you to do is you need to send some kind of correspondence, email, telephone call, thank you card. Actually, all three, I think. Because what you want to start doing is developing that relationship with that contact. All right? Guys, again, it only takes one person to speak on your behalf so that your application, whenever it's coming, your application gets noticed and gets put from the pile that's here to the pile that's on top. Or it gets moved from the pile where there's maybe 200 or 300 applications to the pile over here is people that we want to interview. It only takes one person to possibly make that change, make that difference. Who knows? You might be meeting them at the meeting, but you won't be able to say that that is true or not if you don't go. So plan to attend that meeting in April. And every year, you should be going. I mean, you're going to be going anyway, hopefully, as you become, even as a resident or as a graduate of the program, you're going to be going to that ortho meeting anyway. Why not go? Go now. Going now is actually probably most important for your career and your future. Okay, so go now. Hey, and also if you don't have business cards, it's okay. No excuse, but it's okay. Go to Vistaprint.com. Wait a minute. Am I getting paid? Am I getting paid by Vistaprint? It's all right. No, it doesn't make a difference. I'm not an affiliate marketer or nothing like that, but still, go to Vistaprint.com. They have amazing deals on business cards that you can make. They have some pre-formed templates that you can just drop your name in, or if you want, you can have them custom made. I mean, they give you like 250, 500 for, I think they have a couple deals, less than like $20. But you gotta have these business cards, guys. These are your part of your ticket into getting into those residency programs. Because now you're going to be using these cards to develop relationships. What takes me to my fifth and my last tip on how to handle the ortho residency postmats. Tip number five deals with social media. There's no way right now you guys are not on social media. If you're not on social media, shame on you. You guys are not paying attention as to what's going on each and every day. I mean, you guys probably found me somehow, some way through social media or referral or what have you. Social media is so important, guys. You got to be on it professionally. And the best professional social media site right now is LinkedIn. LinkedIn. How many of you have a LinkedIn account right now? If your hand is not up, shame on you. Go get a LinkedIn account tonight. Don't wait till next week. Don't even wait till tomorrow. After you watch this video, go on to LinkedIn. It's free. Sign in and start to develop your profile. Guys, this is so important because there are professionals all across this country that are dentists, that are orthodontists, that are residents, that are faculty members, that are alumni, that are on LinkedIn, okay? That is your direct communication to the ortho community right now is on LinkedIn. So join and become a member of LinkedIn. And one of the things I want you to do once you create your profile is do a quick search. I'm gonna help you find some people. You're gonna do a quick search. And in that search, you want to put in, it was two things I saw. Orthodontics resident, or put in internship in ortho or orthodontics. Again, two things you're going to put in the search engine in LinkedIn once you create your account is orthodontics resident or internship in orthodontics. And there may be one or two other things you can do too. But guarantee, you put those two search fields in, and guarantee you'll have a whole new list of friends go like this, or potential friends. These people that come up on that search are the people that you want to invite to become colleagues on LinkedIn. All right? Why? Again, to get yourself out of obscurity, but also to start developing relationships with people in your prospective new chosen discipline. You want to become part of the orthodontic community. And this is the way that you do it as it relates also to getting you into an ortho program. All right. Make a list of all the people that you see. And again, ask for, almost like Facebook, you friend request them, and you want to start developing a professional relationship with them. All right. They may have topics on ortho. They may have topics about how to get into residency, or even more information about the program that they're in or that they graduated from. So if you see something that they post, you want to make sure that you like it and start that interaction with them online. It may lead to a phone call. It may lead to an invitation. It may lead to a visit to one of the programs. It may lead to another referral of somebody else that you can meet that may be a part of one of the programs that you're interested in that you already applied to. All right. So basically, by doing LinkedIn, you're going to start to develop professional relationships now over and above what you've already done or haven't done. All right. That's the reason why you want to get onto LinkedIn right now. Okay. Do that right now so you can target and get with some future colleagues that are going to help you along your way. Again, guys, remember, focus on your target. Focus on your target. Your target is ortho. Become an ortho resident and eventually, of course, an orthodontist. All right. Don't be reasonable. Don't be reasonable on these 5 steps that I've shared with you. Don't be reasonable. Don't take shortcuts. Don't be thinking hard about, oh, well, I don't know about this. Yo, you don't have time for that right now. All right. It's post-match time. It's play time. It's not play time. It's post-match time, which means you've got to dedicate more time and activity or action to get this position. This is your target. This is your goal. So don't be reasonable. And then also, again, remember that you want to become known by networking. Again, like I said before, it's not necessarily what you know or how much you know, but it's about who you know. And in these 5 tips, you're going to be developing a bigger network of people, of like-minded people, of people that have or are already pursuing what you want to pursue right now. All right. So become known with this networking. And then also, last and not least, when you do all that, you're going to get the position, right? That's what we started talking about. How can you become a better candidate? How can you enhance your possibility and boost your candidacy, your application for ortho residency position? You do these 5 steps, it's going to help you get closer and closer to getting the position. All right? That's what I'm here for, guys. Let's get you that position in ortho right now. Right now. Let's do it tonight. So look, I hope those 5 steps, those 5 tips were helpful. Again, recap. Number 1, figure out how to get into a program right now. Yeah, it's post-match day or time, even though the match has gone on and you may not have gotten in, but you must figure out right now how to get into the program right now. Don't wait. Number 2, consider doing an AEGD or GPR or some kind of advanced general dental education program. Look for programs that are around your area or even programs that maybe have an ortho program associated with it. So maybe you can get some concurrent exposure as a GPR resident and then also maybe a rotation in ortho at the same time. All right. Number 3, search programs that have a 1-year internship. I gave you 3: Ohio State, Rosemont in Las Vegas, Rosemont University, and then also University of Florida. Search those programs and apply to those programs. That internship is going to boost your candidacy. You're going to learn. You're going to have a chance to interact and meet more people. So that's number 3. Number 4, meet more people in the organization by plan to attend the AAO annual meeting. The AAO annual meeting. The meeting is going to be a great networking source for you. Have your business cards ready. Be able to meet people. You're going to meet program directors. Hopefully, you're going to meet current residents, ortho residents, because they both have receptions, and there's an alumni reception also. Take your business cards and start networking. And then last but not least, network on social media. The 5th tip, network on social media. Get a LinkedIn account and start today networking with your future colleagues. Again, so hopefully this has been helpful for you guys. Again, that's my goal and my passion, to help you all as new dentists, help you to navigate through this profession, whether you're a pre-dental student or you're a new dentist that's just entering the workforce, or a new dentist that's applying to residency programs. All right. Please share this with others. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel and share with others. And also, if you would, at the bottom, share some comments about this video, what you liked, or if you wanted more information, more tips on other topics, whatever it is, give me some feedback so I know. Help me help you navigate your new dentist environment. Okay? All right, guys, that's my time. Hope this has been helpful. Take care and see ya real soon. Let's get you into ortho. Donovan says, let's get you into ortho. Happy birthday, Donovan, and happy post-match day and activity for you. Take care.